Hey guys, what's up? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another DC Multiverse action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Red Hood from the Three Jokers line. I'm very excited to open this guy up. I got him at my local Target. They were just stacked with these guys. They just recently restocked on the Red Hood, the Clown, and the Criminal. Still need the Criminal and Batgirl to finish out this wave. And I'm very excited to open this guy up since he's my first Red Hood figure ever. So yeah, you got Batman Three Jokers at the top, got the name at the bottom, name at the side, got the name at the other side, Batman Three Jokers, the Three Jokers logo right there. Awesome card art. Really like this picture a lot. I like all the pictures that they use for the Three Jokers wave. Red Hood and Batman being my favorite ones. And then you have other figures at the bottom here. I really hope they update these. This is kind of getting a little redundant. They've been using this for like the past 100 figures. But yeah. So yeah, let's get to it and crack this guy open. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. For starters, he comes with this basic black DC Multiverse stand. Then he comes with this trading card. Again, really like this card art a lot. It's got the character's name at the bottom, Three Jokers. And then you have a little bio in the back if you want to read that. Pause it right now. And then his only true accessory is this crowbar. It's very appropriate to come with Jason Todd since he was beaten by one with the Joker. This is I believe this is the one that came with the Rebirth Joker from a year ago. No guns with this guy, obviously due to the gun mandate, which kind of sucks. But I do have some pistols I'll show off. But this is not entirely inaccurate. He actually did use a crowbar in the comic. I did read it. He did use a crowbar for one scene, so it's not too inaccurate for him to have. But this is the one that came with the Rebirth Joker, and it's a different crowbar from the one that came with the Clown. And the comedian used this one too. I do like this crowbar a lot better than this one. This one's just your more traditional looking one, but I like the size of this one. Again, no pistols, but I do have the Thomas Wayne over here. And I just want to see how one of these pistols would look with him, with the Red Hood. So let's just grab this Red Hood and see if this pistol will fit. His hands are really stiff. But you can get him on there. And yeah, he looks fine, I guess. I mean, doesn't like to hold it because his hands are tiny and these things are large. I mean, I have other pistols I can put with this guy anyways. So digging through my accessory bin over, I did find these Marvel Legends pistols. They're a little more flexible, so they fit in his hand better, but they're just way too small in my opinion. I really hope I find some actual pistols I can put with this guy. If not, I will most likely have him empty-handed because these things are huge and they just don't want to fit in his hand. Again, it sucks that we can't get guns with these guys anymore, but I'm gonna not keep bringing that up. So yeah, let's get a closer look at this guy. So now let's take a closer look at the Red Hood figure. Taking a closer look at his head. I really like this helmet sculpt. It looks great. I love how they kind of incorporated the domino mask look to the helmet with these black parts around the eyes. It looks cool. This is one of my favorite helmets from Red Hood. And they did take a different approach to the design. He's got more of a biker look with the leather jacket. Love this body armor. It resembles the classic Robin suit that he used to wear, this red red hood he has. Be cool if we get a variant that's over his head. I've always liked Red Hood with an actual hood over his head. I always thought that looked cool. I've always liked having that custom option in Justice 2. And I do believe, I think we're gonna get it Injustice Red Hood. I believe that's rumored. I really hope we do, because that's my favorite Red Hood design. But yeah, I really like this design too. It's very different. I like the black. I like how it, the red pops out. I mean, most of this figure is just black and red, not many different colors. I believe these legs are reused from the, from the Red Hood from the 2-pack. But they look alright. I think they're cool. The hands are my biggest complaint. They're reused, but there's not much articulation to them. It's just rotation, and they're at like an angle. But it's not too bad. Again, I really like this design for Red Hood. I really like how they captured it with the sculpting in this jacket. The jacket's more of a pliable material. You can probably take this off if you really wanted to. But yeah, I really like the texturing here. The hood looks good. Could be painted a little bit better. There's some black splotches there. But other than that, it's pretty good. Overall, it's a really good figure. I like the red, red lines down here. It's a really good Red Hood, I gotta say. This is my only Red Hood in my collection, my first Red Hood figure I've ever owned. And it's leaving a good first impression. So yeah, let's take a look at his articulation. So going over this Red Hood's articulation, his head can look up that much, can look down that much, can look side to side. He has some head pivot. He's got arms that move out that much. He can move down, can rotate 360. He does have a butterfly joint underneath, underneath the jacket. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and the wrists to rotate. That's the only thing they do. I bet they have a hinge under there, but it's not really going to do much since it's all one piece. Then the torso, crunches forward that much, crunches back. You can tilt and rotate it. And then the lower abdomen can, crunch forward and back and rotate, pivot. Legs, hips move out that much. Double jointed knees. And the ankles move up, down. They do rotate, have ankle pivot, and toe articulation. And measuring this guy out, he comes to about 7 1/4 inches tall. And then bringing out the unmasked Thomas Wayne, since I had him sitting around, that's how they do scale. They're around the same height. I may try this. I don't know if I will or not, but I want to try and take off this belt. I may repaint it if I do and put it on this Red Hood. So just so he can have like guns and holsters. It would just give this figure so much more personality if he had his guns. I mean, he already has a lot of personality just how he is, but this would be the icing on the cake if he had, his holsters and his pistols. Here he is next to his wave mates. We have him next to the 3 Jokers, the Comedian, the Batman, and the Clown. And these are the only 3 Jokers figures I have so far. I still need to get Batgirl and the Criminal. But so far, this is turning out to be a really good wave for McFarlane Toys. I really like the Comedian, and I really like this Batman. Again, you've heard my opinion on the Clown, but it's still not a bad figure. This Red Hood's pretty good too, and I can't wait to finish out the wave. It's a pretty good storyline, and I gotta say they captured it very well with these figures. And here's Red Hood up on the rotating base with the Thomas Wayne pistols. And I may have him displayed like this because I did get him to fit better. I did get the pistols to fit better in his hands. And I gotta say, I like how it looks. It does just make me wish he came with his own pistols, but Warner Brothers won't let that happen anymore. And I just may go with the belt swap. If I do that, I will do a video on it and show it off. But this guy is a pretty good figure. Not my favorite figure from the wave so far. It's just because he's just a little underwhelming getting him out of the package. He only comes with the crowbar. That's it. I do wish they used different hands on this guy. I do not like how they reused the New 52 Red Hood hands. I believe that's where they're from. It's just because there's no articulation to them other than rotation. And they're always at an angle. So that's a big bummer. But other than that, the figure looks really good. It's a really good design for the character. I like the black leather jacket with the red body armor that looks like the Robin tunic. I love the helmet. This is one of my favorite Red Hood helmets I've seen. I still like the Injustice 2 one, and I hope we get the Injustice 2 Red Hood. So yeah, that is my review on the Batman 3 Joker's Red Hood figure from McFarlane Toys. And I hope you enjoyed this review, because I enjoyed this figure. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.